guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a Q&A video. It's going to be kind of a lazy, casual Q&A. It is currently snowing outside right now. We have been snowed in since Friday, and today's Monday. My daughter didn't have school today, so I'm in this really oversized, comfortable sweater. I have my fuzzy socks on, my sweats, and I have some potato soup downstairs being warmed up on the stove. My wonderful husband's gonna bring it up to me whenever it's ready. So I have 20 questions that have been either asked under my videos or DM'd me. People have DM'd me on Instagram or asked me questions under my comments, but majority of these have just been video questions a lot of people just want to know. So I'm just gonna go through each of them and answer them for you guys. So let's go ahead and get started. So all of my questions, I have copied and pasted them into my notes. So I will be looking down at my phone periodically to make sure I'm getting the questions right. So yeah, question number 1, are you going to stick with A names? I feel like that's a hard one, because since they are twins, I want to find names that are not similar but unique at the same time. We've only found one name that he and I actually like, and this name was picked out like 2 Octobers ago, before we even decided on having a baby name, and that's just one girl name. We still need one more girl name and 2 more boy names picked out. So yeah, A names are really hard because we feel as though Ava and Ansel were the best choices out of the A names, and we're really picky on just any name. I will say that you never know how hard it is to pick a baby name out until you're pregnant and you have to pick out a baby name. So yeah, question number 2, are you ever going back to Texas? Texas is our home. Texas is my home. And since we are military, it's really hard to say. But in the future, we do know that once my husband is out of the military, once he's ready to settle down, we do want to go back to Texas. That's our home. That's where we want to build our house. That's where we want to raise our kids permanently. So yes, Texas will always be our home for us, and we do plan on settling down once the military life is over for us. Question number 3, ever experienced racism with your family or husband's family? To answer that question, no. If you ever step foot in my family, there are so many interracial couples, marriages, kids. That's what I was raised around, and I was raised with a mother, a parent, who didn't play that. She didn't care if you were black, white, Asian, purple, polka dot. It just wasn't an issue in my household. As far as Joseph's family, no, I've never experienced racism, side comments, or anything. His parents are both so loving, and they love me, and they love their grandkids so much, and they're just people that you want in your life. And you know, we're blessed to have both of our sides of our family that aren't like that, because you know, in some interracial couples lives, you don't get that. One side is either mad at the other side, or they don't want you dating outside your race, but that's never been an issue with either sides of our family. Question number 4, can you vlog more with your husband? My husband doesn't mind being vlogged. He just has his limitations when he's in uniform or when he's tired. And sometimes, you know, he's just not the kind of person who wants to be on camera 24/7, which I absolutely have to respect his wishes. And even with me starting a channel and having our kids on the internet and on YouTube, he really wanted me to be cautious of, you know, not filming our home or the outside of our home, taking steps to make sure our kids are protected. So I do vlog with my husband, and if I don't vlog with him, I'm sorry you guys, he's just not the kind of person to want to be on camera 24/7. And on the times where I can capture moments with him on camera, those are the ones that I cherish. To answer that question, it's whenever he feels up to it. I'm not gonna force my husband to do something if he's not comfortable with doing it. So question number 5 is asking, do you have baby names picked out? Like I said, for question number 1, we only have one A name picked out, and it was picked out like 2 years ago, and it's still flowing. We both still like it, so we only have one name picked out as of right now. Question number 6 asks, how do you and your spouse deal with disagreements? We have been married. This year we'll make 5 years married, and I guess with disagreements, he will say that I'm a very stubborn person when it comes to disagreements. I would like to have things my way, but when you're married to somebody, you're trying to spend the rest of your life with that person, you have to have like a common ground, a compromise with disagreements. So if he wants something done, but I want it done another certain way, we have to come to a common ground and say, hey, I know you like it. I know you like doing it this way, but I might have an easier, quicker, faster way of doing it. Let me show you my way. But disagreement's all about compromising and trying to put yourself in that other person's shoe, even when you don't want to do so. So that works for us. Question number 7, how is it being married to someone in the military? After being with him this long, honestly, it's something that I'm already used to. I'm used to him going away, training for months and months, not coming home at night, not being able to see him throughout the day, not being able to text him whenever I want, for him not having service, for him just being so jam-packed with work, for him not coming home for lunch. I honestly have gotten used to it, and I wouldn't even say, I mean, some nights it does get tiring, it does get irritating when, like, for example, his job went on lockdown because there was missing equipment. I knew my husband didn't have this piece of equipment, and they locked down his whole company, battalion, and it was going, I think, no, they locked down his company and brigade, and I think the next step was battalion. But they didn't end up doing that. But it was just the fact that he had to stay at work. He couldn't come home and shower. I had to bring him his food. It was just like stuff like that. You have to have a whole different look on life when you're married to somebody in the military, because their job honestly comes first, and family life is kind of pushed second. If you guys can hear Ansel, I'm sorry. He's right next door napping. Well, he doesn't want to nap, but he's gonna have to. That question, you really have to know what you are committing to when you say I do to somebody who's a service member. You know, you have to understand that their job is first. Family is gonna come after that, and I know that's hard to say, but it's true. You guys don't understand how many school plays he's missed, doctor's appointments, all of that. And sometimes I do feel as though I am a single parent, but whenever he's home and he's able to take the kids to school, take them to the park, take them to come with me to doctor's appointments, come with me to my OB appointments, it's the best feeling in the world. So I honestly try not to let it get to myself, because I know he wants to be there with his family more than anything. He does not like going away and doing useless training, and he doesn't not like seeing his kids and giving them a kiss at night and tucking them in and giving them baths and just playing with his kids. So I know that it's not just me who wants him here, he also wants to be here with his family. Question number 8 is, are the twins your last babies? And as of right now, the twins are going to be our last kids. We honestly just wanted one more. God gave us 2. So we're literally jumping from a comfort zone of 2 kids, a family of 4, to a family of 6 in a matter of months. So I think we're going to be done. I also thought about getting my tubes tied for Joseph getting a vasectomy. But to answer your question, these twins will be our last babies for sure. Question number 9 is, what are your cravings so far in this pregnancy? And to be quite honest, because I had really bad morning sickness that lasted like 2 weeks, the only thing that got me out of that morning sickness was salty food and French fries, fruits, and I think that was honestly it. Like, I couldn't, like, all of my favorite foods that I really enjoyed, I couldn't eat them. They were nasty. I couldn't stand the smell of bacon. I couldn't, you know, stand to cook any raw meat. So we were eating out for those 2 weeks a lot because I just couldn't stand to eat. Or I thought I wanted something and I didn't eat it after it was done cooking. So right now, in this point in time, I would like to say that I am really not craving anything in this point in time. It was just those 2 weeks. And as of right now, like, whatever I want to eat, I just go downstairs. Like, it's not really something, actually, take that back. Right now, in this point in time, I am craving a peanut butter burgers from Hershey's in Lakewood. That's what I'm craving right now. I would go and drive there if I could, if it wasn't snowing outside. But other than that, just salty foods. Question number 10, one of my subscribers asked, they said, I wish you vlogged daily. I think daily vlogging is a full-time commitment, and I don't think my life is that exciting to vlog daily. I just don't think that I could put out content of us just being in our pajamas for 4 days straight, not doing our hair, making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and, you know, playing with my kids, not wearing a bra. Like, that's my day-to-day life. I don't think I'm that exciting to daily vlog. So yeah, and I don't think I'm gonna daily vlog even when the twins get here. So yeah, could it be in the far future? I don't know about that. But I will say that I am working on getting at least 3 videos out. I'm going to be changing my upload schedule to Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And yeah, that is my goal for the week. So I have new filming equipment, so I'm really going to be trying to get more videos out for you guys. Number 11 asks, will there be another giveaway? I do plan on doing another I offer giveaway, and I'm thinking about doing it, ordering the stuff next week and doing the giveaway sometime in March. So, and I don't really know if it's gonna be 1 item or 2 items, or if there's just gonna be 1 winner for the whole entire thing. So yeah, you can look forward to another giveaway video coming up in the next couple of weeks, if God permits. But the only thing about that is that I can order something, it can literally take a month and a half to get here. And half the time I forget what I order, and then I go to the mailbox and it's in the mailbox. So it really depends on when all the items get here. That's when I'll do the video. So it could be March, it honestly could be April. So, but I will do another giveaway on my channel, you guys. Question number 15 was asked by one of my friends, and it was, do you have anxiety from going, no, it says, do you have anxiety with going from 2 kids to 4 kids? And to answer that question, I do have anxiety over that, because I felt as though when I had Ansel, it was like a wrecking ball. You know, I was so used to just having Ava, and I hear from other parents who have 5, 6 kids that their 3rd and 4th kid were pieces of cake because you had those multiples. You know, you had the other 2, so you kind of knew what to prepare. And I think I'm more scared of Ava's going to adjust perfectly. She is just really, really good with adjusting. And she loves babies, and she's gonna love these twins no matter what. I really fear for Ansel having anxiety and not understanding and stuff like that. So that's what I fear. To answer your question, I have anxiety over it. But I know once I get into a routine, everything's gonna be just fine. And of course, my mom and my sister are gonna come down and they're gonna help out. And you know, that way my two other kids, Ansel and Ava, are gonna get attention from all of us. So it's not just my attention being solely on the twins and my husband's attention being solely on the kids. Somebody's always gonna be able to be around the kiddos. The question was, have you tried any new products on Ava's hair? If so, what are they? I have not tried any new products for Ava's hair. I've been using the same products that I've used in her hair wash routine. Yeah, I keep it really, really simple. I don't try to put too much product in her hair because she's still a kid, but I try to put enough product in her hair to where her hair is not drying up, if that makes sense. What is your skincare routine? I will link the brushes that I use and the skin products that I use for my face. My face is very, very sensitive, and I break out super easily. I can't put a lot of stuff on my face. Like, I can't put a lot of face wash on my face. I can't put any kind of soap on my face. I will just break out and pimples and stuff like that. Even to this day, I'm like my mother. My mother's the same exact way. We can't put no soap on our face without it just breaking